Chosen one, your every move has been noted by God in His book. All you have to do is keep doing your work. When the right time comes, the event predetermined by the universe will happen in your life. You click to watch this video today. It is not a mere coincidence, but a part of the divine plan of the universe. Chosen person, your life has a unique imprint of God, and this divine imprint makes you unique among millions. Every journey to greatness is filled with struggle, perseverance, and moments of doubt. The path of the chosen people is unique, marked by trials that test your resolve. But if you have been feeling a sudden change lately, know that you may be on the verge of success. Do you have an unshakable feeling of restlessness right now? This is not simple discontent. It is a powerful, almost magnetic pull towards something bigger. So this is not normal, but your life is about to change now. Now in the coming few days, something is going to happen in your life, which will change your life completely. And you have already started getting signs of this. Those signs can only be noticed by the chosen ones. In today's video, we will know how everything is falling into place for you, the chosen one. Before the universe immerses you in this deep transformation, you can give your feedback to the universe by commenting 999. And if you are not connected to the energy of this channel, then you can join by subscribing to the channel. A deep sense of restlessness. The first sign that success is near is an unshakable sense of restlessness. This is not simple dissatisfaction. It is a powerful, almost magnetic pull towards something greater. You may find yourself craving change, feeling like your current reality no longer aligns with your inner truth. A deep sense of restlessness is one of the most important signs that success is near, even if it may not feel like it at first. You may find yourself questioning everything, from your daily routine to your career and even your relationships. This restlessness is not the same as the momentary frustration you feel after a long day, or the mild discomfort that comes with a change in routine. It is deeper, more intense, and lasting. It is as if something inside you has awakened and refuses to be ignored, pulling you toward an unknown path. Imagine a bird sitting in a nest. For weeks she is content to stay warm and safe there, but one day she feels a new desire. The nest that once felt like home begins to feel cramped. The bird becomes restless, shifting from one foot to the other, peeking over the edge, flapping its wings with a mixture of excitement and fear. The nest hasn't changed, but the bird has. It feels like it's time to fly, even if it doesn't fully understand why or what lies ahead of it. This restlessness inside you is the same. It's a sign that you're ready for change, even if you're not sure what that change looks like. Restlessness, when observed up close, can be uncomfortable. It disrupts your usual peace and leads you to question the status quo. One day you may realize that the routine that once comforted you now suffocates you. Maybe your job no longer feels gratifying, or the hobbies you once loved start to feel monotonous. You may even feel distant from people you were once deeply attached to. But this is not a sign that something has gone wrong in your life. Rather, it is a sign that you are evolving. Your soul is evolving, and it is trying to tell you that your current environment, routine, or mindset is no longer conducive to the self you are becoming. This stage is not a sign of failure. On the contrary, it is evidence of your readiness for a new chapter. Think of it as the discomfort a butterfly feels in a cocoon as it prepares to emerge. The cocoon served its purpose, providing protection and allowing for growth. But staying in the cocoon forever is not an option. The butterfly's wings are forming, and soon they will need to spread. Just as the butterfly needs to be free, your soul is seeking some more expansion. While it's tempting to ignore this restlessness or try to numb it with distractions, it's important to listen to it. The feeling itself is a guide, a sign that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. Instead of fighting the restlessness, immerse yourself in it. Consider what aspects of your life make you feel constricted. Are there dreams you've pushed aside or passions you've ignored? Restlessness often points to areas where you need to make changes or take risks you've been putting off. Embracing restlessness as a positive force can change your perspective. Instead of seeing it as a source of anxiety, see it as your inner self getting ready to expand. It's a powerful reminder that you're made for so much more than what you've allowed yourself to experience so far. Take small steps toward change. Maybe that means fulfilling a long-held dream, exploring new interests, or reevaluating what really matters to you. When you allow yourself to respond to discomfort, it becomes the first step toward growth. Yes, change can be messy and uncertain, but that's part of the process. Just as the bird eventually finds its wings and takes flight, so will you. Trust that this deep sense of discomfort is leading you to a new chapter where you can live more authentically and purposefully. Discomfort at its core is your soul's way of telling you that you're ready for your breakthrough. Embrace it and get ready to fly into a life that aligns with your deepest self. Unusual challenges. Coming to a head. When you're on the verge of a major breakthrough, it's common to feel like life is suddenly throwing everything at you all at once. Just when you think you've reached your limit, another challenge appears, testing you in ways you didn't think possible. It may feel unfair or overwhelming, and it's natural to wonder, why now? Why does everything have to fall apart just when I feel like I'm making progress? But these moments aren't life's way of punishing you, they're preparing you. These intense challenges are like a final exam, designed to test your growth, resilience, and readiness for the new phase you're about to enter. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The higher you go, the thinner the air becomes, and the more difficult it is to keep moving. The terrain becomes steeper and the obstacles tougher, but these aren't signs that you should turn back. They're signals that you're approaching the summit. The hardest part of the climb always comes right before the peak. The same goes for life's challenges before a breakthrough. The sudden increase in difficulties is often a sign that you're closer to your goal than you realize. These challenges might come in different forms. Maybe it's a financial strain that tests your ability to stay calm and creative under pressure. Perhaps it's a relationship issue that forces you to set boundaries or deepen your communication skills. It could be a series of disappointments that push you to find inner strength and keep going despite setbacks. Whatever the form, these trials are not random. They're tailored to your journey, targeting the areas where you need growth the most. What makes this period even harder is that the challenges often come one after another, without time to catch your breath. It's as if life is stacking the deck against you, seeing how much you can handle. But this is where the most profound growth happens. You learn not just to face obstacles, but to face them with courage and adaptability. Each challenge you overcome makes you stronger, sharper, and more prepared for what comes next. It's important to remember that these challenges are temporary, even if they feel relentless. They are clearing the path for something new to enter your life. The storm, as fierce as it may be, always passes. And when it does, the air is clearer, the sky is brighter, and you're stronger for having weathered it. This intense period is the universe's way of making sure you're truly ready for what you've been asking for. It's preparing you to handle the responsibility, opportunities, and growth that come with the next level of your journey. During this time, it's crucial to hold on to your faith and trust in the process, even when it feels like everything is going wrong. Take a moment to breathe and remind yourself that you've faced tough times before and come out the other side. These current trials are no different. Lean on your support system, practice self-care, and don't be afraid to ask for help. just as important is acknowledging your resilience. Every challenge you face and overcome is proof that you have what it takes. The more you confront these challenges, the more you'll notice subtle shifts within yourself. Maybe you're quicker to find solutions, or perhaps you're learning to stay calm in the face of uncertainty. These are signs that you're not just surviving these trials, but growing through them. You're becoming the version of yourself who is ready for the breakthrough that's just around the corner. A surge of intuition and clarity. When you're approaching a significant turning point in your life, one of the most profound signs you may experience is a surge of intuition and clarity. This is when you suddenly feel more in tune with your inner voice, and thoughts or insights come to you with a surprising level of certainty. It can feel as though a fog has lifted, revealing a clearer path ahead. This clarity isn't random. It's a powerful signal that you're on the right track and aligned with your deeper purpose. Intuition is that quiet voice or feeling deep within that speaks to you without the noise of logic or external opinions. It's the gut feeling that tells you to take a different route home, or the sudden idea that pops into your head when you're least expecting it. During times of transformation, this inner voice can become stronger, guiding you with a sense of direction that's difficult to ignore. You may find that answers to questions you've struggled with for months or even years suddenly become apparent. It's as if pieces of a puzzle are falling into place, giving you a broader understanding of where you're heading and why. This surge of intuition often feels different from your regular thought process. It's not driven by overthinking or endless analysis. Instead, it comes from a place of knowing. A calm, almost serene confidence that doesn't require external validation. You might find yourself having sudden aha moments when everything just clicks, or you might feel subtle nudges to take action, make a decision, or let go of something that no longer serves you. These intuitive moments are not coincidences. They are signs that your subconscious mind and higher self are working in harmony. Your inner wisdom is tapping into the deeper currents of your life, showing you that you are aligned with your true path. It's like finding a compass that was hidden all along, guiding you through unknown territory with newfound certainty. Even if you're not used to trusting your intuition, these moments can be so striking that you feel compelled to follow them. Pay attention to these experiences. They may show up in different ways: a sudden idea that feels like inspiration, an urge to call a friend, or even dreams that carry symbolic meaning. For some people, intuition arrives as a quiet feeling of peace when they think about a certain decision. For others, it's more direct, a strong feeling or thought that comes out of nowhere but feels undeniably right. Whether it's subtle or pronounced, these moments are your higher self and the universe working in sync to show you that you're ready for what's next. Trusting your intuition can feel risky, especially if it means going against conventional wisdom or stepping out of your comfort zone. But this is where true transformation begins. When you listen to that inner voice, you're acknowledging that you're connected to something greater than yourself. You're showing that you trust the process of life, even if you don't have all the answers. This act of trust can open up opportunities and experiences that logic alone might never have led you to. Clarity often comes alongside this intuition. It's that crystal clear moment when you suddenly understand why certain things happened the way they did, or what your next move should be. Maybe you realize that a setback was actually a redirection, or that an unexpected opportunity is exactly what you need. This clarity helps you move forward with confidence, reinforcing that you're on the brink of a breakthrough. Embrace these feelings when they come. They are not fleeting moments to be ignored. They are powerful indicators that you're in alignment with your purpose, ready for a significant shift. Even if the next steps seem daunting or uncertain, trusting these moments of intuition can give you the courage to proceed. Intense emotions and vulnerability. Experiencing intense emotions and feeling vulnerable are common signs that you're on the brink of a breakthrough. You might find that seemingly out of nowhere, you're more sensitive to your surroundings, more emotional than usual, or feeling a surge of memories and nostalgic moments that tug at your heart. You might cry at a movie scene that wouldn't normally move you, or feel a wave of melancholy just sitting in your car. While this surge in emotions can be confusing and even unsettling, it's actually a powerful indicator of growth. It's your inner self releasing old emotional energy to make way for a new, stronger version of you. These feelings don't mean that something is wrong or that you're regressing. Quite the opposite. This is a period of deep cleansing and renewal. Picture it like a river after a storm. The water may be muddy and chaotic, but as it flows, it clears out debris, making way for clean water to move through more smoothly. Your intense emotions are part of this natural clearing process. Old feelings, unresolved memories, and hidden fears are brought to the surface so they can be acknowledged and released. It's not uncommon to feel exposed and vulnerable during this time, almost like your emotional skin is thinner than usual. Little things can set you off or make you feel raw. You may find yourself recalling past hurts or reliving moments that once caused pain. This vulnerability isn't a setback. It's your body and mind's way of letting go of the weight you've been carrying, often without realizing it. These emotions are energies that have been stored in you, perhaps for years, waiting for a moment when you're strong enough to let them out and heal. As you feel these intense emotions, it's essential to remember that vulnerability is not a weakness. In fact, it's a sign of great strength. Being open to feeling means you're allowing your inner self to process and release what no longer serves you. This release is necessary for your emotional and mental space to be ready to receive new, empowering emotions and experiences that align with where you're heading. It's a bit like clearing out a cluttered room before redecorating. You need to make space for the new. One of the most challenging aspects of this period is accepting that you can't always rationalize or control these emotions. Sometimes, you might not even understand why you feel the way you do. That's okay. Trust that there is a reason, even if it's not immediately clear. Your subconscious mind and spirit know what needs to be released, even if your conscious mind hasn't caught up yet. Allow yourself to feel without judgment. If you need to cry, let yourself cry. If you need to sit in silence, give yourself that gift. This is a time to nurture yourself, not to push your feelings away or distract yourself from them. As these emotions come and go, you might notice subtle shifts. You may start to feel lighter, more open, or more present. This is the magic of emotional release. Once the old energy has moved through you, it makes space for new feelings of hope, joy, and excitement. You're preparing your heart and mind for a reality that better matches who you are becoming. It's almost as if you're emotionally clearing out your home to prepare for a special guest, the new evolved you who is ready for the breakthrough you've been building toward. The key is to embrace this emotional vulnerability with compassion. Treat yourself as you would a close friend going through a rough patch, with kindness, patience, and understanding. You're not just purging emotions, you're transforming. This is a profound part of the growth process, signaling that you are shedding your old skin and making way for a stronger, more aligned version of yourself. Embrace the process and know that every tear, every moment of feeling exposed, is bringing you closer to a powerful shift. Your emotional release is the preparation for stepping into a brighter, more fulfilling chapter of your life. Synchronistic events and signs. As you approach a significant breakthrough in your life, you may begin to notice an uptick in synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that feel too perfect to be mere chance. These signs, which can come in various forms, are often the universe's way of communicating with you, guiding you to recognize that you're aligned with your path. Whether you've experienced synchronicities before or this is a new concept for you, the sudden appearance of these signs can feel both surprising and reassuring. Synchronicities can show up in many ways. You might see repeated numbers, like glancing at the clock to find it's 11:11, or noticing license plates, receipts, or phone numbers that feature recurring sequences like 222 or 444. For some, these numbers carry a personal meaning. For others, they're simply a signal that something greater is at work. The repetition of these numbers isn't random. It's a gentle nudge from the universe, a way of saying, pay attention, you're on the right path. But synchronicities aren't limited to numbers. They can manifest as chance encounters that seem almost too perfect, like running into someone who offers exactly the advice or help you needed at that moment. It might be a conversation you overhear in a cafe that provides clarity or sparks an idea you were looking for. You could even experience recurring themes in your life, such as seeing the same image, symbol, or hearing a song with lyrics that seem to speak directly to you. These moments are not just coincidences. They carry messages that resonate with your current thoughts, emotions, and aspirations. One powerful aspect of synchronicity is how it aligns with your inner world. Often, these signs appear when you've been thinking deeply about something, wrestling with a decision, or searching for a sense of direction. Let's say you're contemplating a career change and feel unsure. Then, over the next few days, you see articles, meet people, or receive emails that all hint at new opportunities or encouragement to take that leap. These synchronicities act as confirmations that your thoughts are aligned with a larger plan, reassuring you that the universe is listening and guiding you. Experiencing these signs can spark a feeling of awe or excitement, as if you're suddenly aware of being part of a bigger story. It's like the universe is winking at you, signaling that you're moving in harmony with your destiny. Even if you don't fully understand the meaning of a specific sign, trust that it has appeared for a reason. The timing is never random. These signs often show up precisely when you need them most, serving as reminders that you're supported and connected to something greater than yourself. Recognizing and acknowledging synchronicities requires a sense of openness. If you're constantly caught up in the busyness of life, it's easy to dismiss these signs as coincidences. But if you slow down, reflect, and remain present, you'll start to see patterns and connections that weren't obvious before. It's as if life begins speaking to you in its unique language, encouraging you to move forward with trust and faith. The beauty of synchronicities is that they can reignite a sense of wonder and remind you of the interconnectedness of all things. They offer a moment of pause, urging you to consider what your intuition is already telling you. This awareness helps you build confidence in your inner guidance system, reinforcing that you are not alone on your journey. Each synchronicity is a subtle affirmation that you're aligned with your true path, even if that path feels uncertain at times. Embracing these moments of synchronicity doesn't mean that you need to overanalyze them or try to assign meaning to every small coincidence. Instead, take them as gentle signals that you're being watched over and supported. When a sign resonates with you, acknowledge it and let it be a source of encouragement. Whether it's a meaningful conversation, a song lyric that hits home, or a number that keeps appearing, these signs are reminders that you're exactly where you need to be. A sudden urge to act. As you approach a major turning point in your life, one of the clearest signs that a breakthrough is near is the sudden urge to act. It feels as though an unseen force has flicked a switch inside you, flooding you with motivation and energy. What once seemed impossible or daunting now appears achievable, and ideas that have lingered in your mind for months or even years suddenly demand action. This isn't just a fleeting burst of inspiration, it's a deep, instinctual push that signals you're aligning with your purpose and destiny. Imagine this. You've been thinking about starting a new project, changing careers, or moving to a new place for what feels like forever. You've probably made countless excuses about timing, resources, or fear of failure. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, you feel an overwhelming urge to take that leap. It might hit you first thing in the morning when you wake up, or maybe it comes as a sudden realization during a quiet moment. Whatever the trigger, this surge of energy is your soul's way of telling you that it's time to act, that you're ready for the change you've been contemplating. This sudden urge isn't irrational. It's rooted in an inner knowing that goes beyond logic or external validation. It's as if all the pieces have clicked into place, even if you can't see the entire picture yet. You might not have all the answers or a complete plan, but there's a newfound confidence that fuels you to move forward regardless. This is the moment when hesitation fades and a deep sense of trust takes over. You're no longer second-guessing yourself or letting fear dictate your choices. Instead, you're propelled by a force that feels both natural and exhilarating. Listening to this inner drive is crucial because it's your soul's call to step into your power. This motivation isn't just about doing something for the sake of it. It's about making choices that align with your true self. When you act on these impulses, you're signaling to yourself and the universe that you're ready to embrace change and growth. It's a declaration that you're done playing small and are prepared to step into the version of yourself that's been waiting on the other side of your fears. You might be tempted to question whether this sudden drive is genuine or just another whim. This is where self-trust becomes essential. Understand that this urge to act is different from the fleeting excitement of starting something new. It's persistent and comes with a sense of purpose. You'll notice that even if obstacles arise or things don't go exactly as planned, you're still motivated to keep moving forward. The energy isn't easily shaken or swayed. It's rooted in a deep sense of knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. Taking action during this period doesn't always mean making a grand, sweeping change. Sometimes it's about taking the first small step that leads to bigger shifts. Maybe you start by making that call, sending that email, or scheduling a meeting. Each action, no matter how small, propels you closer to your breakthrough. The key is to follow the momentum and not let fear or overthinking hold you back. The excitement you feel is your compass, guiding you toward a new chapter that's aligned with your desires and potential. This sudden urge to act is a gift. It's your intuition, your inner voice, and the universe aligning to give you the push you need. It's a signal that you've reached a point where waiting is no longer an option. It's time to trust in yourself and take bold steps forward. While it might feel like stepping into the unknown, it's important to remember that this feeling comes from a place of readiness. You've done the inner work, consciously or subconsciously, and now it's time to bring that energy into the world. Embrace this moment with gratitude and courage. Let the surge of motivation carry you into action, and don't worry about having everything figured out. The path often reveals itself step by step once you commit to moving forward. And as you take those first steps, you'll find that the universe continues to support and guide you, meeting your energy with opportunities and signs that confirm you're on the right track. Feeling a powerful sense of calm. Amid chaos, one of the most defining and profound signs that you're nearing a major breakthrough is the powerful sense of calm that sweeps over you. even when life around you feels chaotic. It's almost paradoxical. Everything might seem like it's spinning out of control, with challenges and uncertainties piling up, yet there is a deep, unshakable peace within you. This isn't the kind of peace that comes from external circumstances being perfect. It's a peace that comes from knowing at your core that you are exactly where you need to be. This sense of calm is more than just a fleeting feeling. It's a reflection of your inner strength and readiness. You've reached a place where your trust in the process of life outweighs the fear of the unknown. Maybe you've faced so many challenges that you now understand they're not here to break you, but to prepare you. This newfound calm tells you that you have what it takes to handle whatever comes next. When you feel this peace, it's because your spirit recognizes the growth you've undergone. You're no longer fighting against the current, but moving with it. You may still have questions or moments of uncertainty, but they're met with a deep-seated belief that things are unfolding as they should. This inner calm signals that you're ready to face the changes ahead with grace and confidence. Embrace this peace. It's a powerful reminder that despite the noise and turbulence of life, your spirit knows you're on the brink of transformation. This calm is your assurance that you're aligned, prepared, and exactly where you need to be. Separation from the old. One major indicator of an upcoming breakthrough is feeling detached from old patterns, relationships, or mindsets. People or situations that no longer serve you begin to fall away. Though it may feel unsettling, this separation is necessary. You're shedding what no longer resonates with your new vibration. Key takeaway: release the old with gratitude and make space for what's coming. Conclusion: if you've been experiencing any combination of these signs, know that your breakthrough is not just near, it's already unfolding. Remember that every step, every challenge, and every tear has prepared you for this moment. Trust the process and continue walking your path with courage. Your journey as a chosen one is about to elevate to new heights, and the world will witness the powerful transformation you were destined to bring. Embrace the change. Your breakthrough is here.